It's looking promising.
Oh, look at that.
Man, there he is. Hey, David.
How's it going?
It's going great. This is the man that you are seeing on your screen right now is David from We Are Leo. Welcome to Live from the Path.
Hello, David.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Going very, very
It's going
well.
good.
So now, David is are you generally a man that is up late at night? Are we keeping you from bed?
No, I'm up late at night usually.
What do you now? Hold on a minute. What are you generally doing up so late?
Well, playing shows.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, 'cause, like
Praying.
after shows, they normally start at 7, so we go on at like 8. You know, then we sign autographs for an hour or two afterwards, and then you pack the trailer, and then you go to and then you're all wound up from the show. So,
Do you have a favorite late night like restaurant haunt that you like to hit after a show?
you know what? Food is a really big kind of issue for our band. I don't know. We're kind of picky.
Oh, really? Do you do Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's is one of our favorites.
Because I was going to say, you
Yeah.
did Jimmy John's, but, you know, I just had to guess.
How could you tell that by looking at him?
Well, look. I mean, he has the wholesome look.
Here's what I would say, David. You might want to take a look at yourself in the mirror and say, "What about me says I love Jimmy John's?"
It's about quality.
You look like a man that loves a sandwich.
People live quality.
Looks like a man who
love
likes
Jimmy
food so fast he freaks.
You know what? It's weird. I have this crazy high metabolism.
Oh, I used to have that.
You did?
It stopped.
Did it go away?
Sorry.
So
No, it's fine. My wife always says she hopes our kids have my metabolism, but
Yeah. But when I got married, I was
ridiculous.
trying to gain weight. I don't
Yeah.
try anymore. It's natural.
It's-
There is no try.
it's
There's
better
only
when
do what you're
things,
not.
Dan, things are supposed to get easier as you get older.
Oh, it is.
Okay, well
I'm
there,
gaining weight at a moment.
well there you are. Well, I tell
These
you,
pants are feeling
things
loose.
getting easier as you get older?
What's that?
Are things getting easier as you get older?
Everything's easier.
All right. I'm looking forward to that.
well,
I'm
go-
gonna grab headphones real quick because I'm having trouble hearing you guys.
okay, cool.
It'll take me like 2 seconds.
All right, we're gonna talk amongst ourselves.
One Mississippi.
So what do you think? I don't know.
So far, so good.
Yes.
He's quality.
I
Order
still
some Jimmy
can't figure
John's.
out-
Let's have him join our
Can
group.
we order Jimmy John's and have it delivered to their house? Would that would freak?
That would
Here's what I would say. I think we could order Jimmy John's and have it sent to David. But if he's a man, a sharp man, and he looks to be a sharp man to me, he would never give out his address to you.
Thank you.
We were going to send Jimmy John's to you. Of
You can probably find it on the internet.
course, you'd have to pay for it. But it's still a nice gesture.
Wait, we can
That's
find
very nice. That's
your
very nice.
we can find your address on the internet.
Danielle's freaking.
Probably. It's a crazy world we live in.
That's true.
Okay, don't freak him out.
No. Not that I'm going to. That would just make me feel so nervous.
Oh, it looks like he's a 17 in neck size in the shirt.
Well, so
okay.
there's a lot going on in the world of We Are Leo. You have a fresh album coming out. Tell me a little bit about the album.
We're really excited about the album. We worked on it for about 18 months, which was crazy. And we made it with Ben, who recently just quit Skillet. I don't know if you guys know him, but Ben Casca produced it. We've been friends for about 10 years, so we've been talking about this project for a real long time.
So you lured him away from Skillet? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I couldn't take all the blame, but
Just trying to get something going, that's all.
you know, they're all still great friends, and I know he's doing a lot of work for them still. I think he's gonna play on their next several albums. So
Very cool.
yeah.
Very cool. So, what's the debut single? Is that "Live for Love"?
Yeah, Live for Love. It's been on the radio for 3 weeks now, and it's going pretty well. Super poppy, really poppy. We just got added to an Australian Christian station today, so we're on the radio in Australia. We're really
Very
pleased
nice.
about that.
You have arrived.
I would say
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
They won't let us in there. We've tried.
Australia has banned us.
We
They
are
don't have
banned in
any Jimmy
Australia.
John's there, so I don't know if I.
Do
I
they
don't
do
know.
Jimmy John's there?
I don't know.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
I'm gonna Google that.
Have you seen that commercial, David? With where it has the Chinese guy and they're trying to do it's a pitch and it's not going very well and it's got a bunch of really he's probably Japanese.
I think they're Japanese.
Yeah. So anyway, he folds his arm and he's not going and then all of a sudden he goes Jimmy John's, and then they
Does it
show
have,
up with a
like,
bunch of
voiceovers?
sandwiches. What's that?
Is it like voiceovers?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was us.
Yeah, that was
You guys?
that was
We
totally
actually
us.
worked
That was
for
got us
Jimmy John's.
banned.
Good work. You guys are. Not only do you do radio, but you do TV as well. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Not really.
What I was gonna say, I was gonna say we're worldwide, but that is not true. There,
Hey, we're on the internet.
We Are Leo is
true.
is in Australia.
Worldwide.
We barely make it outside the confines of our radio studio. So all right, so We Are Leo is gonna be. You guys are gonna be on the rock stage on Saturday at 6:20, correct?
Right. Yep.
That-
We're looking forward to coming back to Iowa. We played at a couple of churches before in Iowa. I think we played at a church in Pella a few months ago, and we had a good time with those guys.
Why haven't you played at our church?
Well,
Yeah.
what church do you go to?
That's an awkward question, Dan. Please do not accuse the guests.
It's got to be something with. Well, you know what? We both play there.
We'll have Jimmy John's.
I'm gonna take that.
My manager says I'm not allowed to talk about denominational differences.
I think okay. I think
We're non-denominational, so we laugh at
Yeah.
everybody.
So are we.
You can say anything you want with us.
Nice.
That's one thing I actually love about our generation is that we are all about Jesus and we're not too worried about religion. So
Absolutely.
no doubt. No, actually, Dan. I was making fun of Dan. And
Thank you.
Dan, let me finish. I about that not a fan shirt, and I actually just started reading that book. And it is excellent. It is
Thank
very
you.
good. So far, so good.
Hello.
And sorry, it does a good job of that. So
We might have to do that.
So
Anyway,
can I
go
ask
ahead.
you guys a question real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm hearing a woman or a girl's voice.
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
That's
There you
me.
go. There you go.
Oh,
Hi.
hello.
So there's 4 people there.
Yeah, there's 4 people in here. Yep.
How's
Yep.
it going?
There's
Hey, what's up, dude?
that's Troy Spangelanger.
Hey.
Don't.
Hey,
Or something like that.
or something like that. He
Bieber
just
dinger.
calls me Spangelanger. It works.
Nice.
We
So-
call him the Beeb.
The Beebs. The Beebs.
So, what are you guys getting into town? Are you going to be here Saturday or Friday, or when are you going to be able to make it in town?
Well, we got a show in Michigan on Thursday.
Oh, hey,
and
is
so
that the where's the Community Advocate Rib Fest? Is that where you're coming from?
Yeah.
Boy, that sounded pretty sweet.
You should pocket some of that and bring it with.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll put it in the freezer for you.
Now, I mean, don't reveal your industry secrets, but I mean, how do you get booked at a Community Advocate Rib Fest? Because that sounds awesome.
I have no idea. You'd have to ask our booking agent.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna give him a call because he sounds like a man that makes magic.
I'm gonna start singing so that I can go to Rib Fests because that sounds
Yeah.
like awesomeness.
Yeah.
Well, the weird thing about Ribfest is they want us to play for 90 minutes, which for us being a sort of up and coming band is quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably play a couple of our songs twice, but hopefully they won't notice.
They're eating ribs. They
Yeah,
won't.
the
Yeah.
ribs. It's all good.
What's that, Dan? It's not like a. They're eating ribs. They won't notice.
It's very noisy. There's bones.
It's been a while since I've had ribs, but I don't think it's similar to the you can repeat the first set because the bar crowd has had too much.
That barbecue sauce is pretty spicy.
I don't know where you're buying ribs from, but you need to switch vendors. So, are you guys originally from the Chicago area? Is that right?
We're based here. Actually, the weird thing about our band is we're kind of from everywhere. So me and my brother's the drummer, and we're from Colorado. And then our guitarist is actually from like North Chicago area, and our bass player is from Detroit. So we're from all over.
How did you get such a varied group of fellas together?
Well, the two
That's a
guys
stumper.
are not really
That's a good question.
Yeah, so me and Johnny started it, me and my brother, and as we played, we met other bands, and as like things progressed, we found like a guitar player that was a better fit, and a bass player that was a better fit.
Very nice.
Oh no, are you there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, are we? Okay.
Holy cats! We've just gotten really close to you.
Right.
So when you come to Spirit Midwest, if Ben and I play a couple instruments and we're a better fit, will you dump 2 of the other guys?
Well, it depends on how much better you are, I suppose.
I like a man that's open to options. here's I tell you what, David is a man. We're good buddies already. He says, "You want to send me Jimmy John's? Look up the address. You send it over. You guys rock at the tambourine. I'll put you in."
Yes.
He's a man of the people. I love it.
Wizard at auxiliary
People.
percussion. I can do it.
I play a mean egg shaker.
Ooh, yeah. I've seen it.
So can they? Where can people? Can they pick up "Live for Love"?
Yeah, you can get it on iTunes. Yeah, We Are Leo on iTunes.
And
Yay! People have been asking us for years, are you on iTunes? And we're like, no, we're not. We're exclusive. You can only buy our CD at shows. But now we're on iTunes, so.
Nice.
Good, yeah.
you can also catch the band. They're all over the social media. You can check out helloweareleo.com, which is that's the Hello is the title of the upcoming album. And there's connections to their to the YouTube, to Facebook, and Twitter, and you can also sign up for their for the mailing list. And you go check out YouTube. They've got some. Somebody posted a copy of the tune with the lyrics on it on
that's
YouTube
nice.
recently. Yeah, and so you can read through them. It's worth
Things
checking
like
out.
that happen every day, and I'm like, who are these people that are doing this?
Well, we get around.
Just good Samaritans.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. So just to reiterate, We Are Leo. They're going to be at. Oh, you know what? Where did I put my list? I had it up already. They're going to be at the Rock Stage on Saturday at 6:20. They're gonna have a merch available. Can you pick up the now? So you have the single out? Is the album ready to go?
The album is. We've been selling it at festivals this summer.
Oh, very cool.
Cool.
Very nice.
So yeah,
Do you have T-shirts?
we do. We have every sort of thing that you could want. I'm pretty sure.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a beanbag chair that says "We Are Leo" on it. Can you help me out with that?
I got some spray paint. With
That's a good answer. I can respect that.
Hey,
A little stencil.
We were so indie. Like, we get yelled at constantly by our booking agent and our managers and our record people just because we came from like, hey, we'll just do it ourselves. So
Nice. I love that.
I like it.
yeah.
So do you guys realize? I believe you scored pretty well. If you're on the Rock Stage, that's in the air conditioning, correct? Isn't that the one that's in the building?
I don't
I
know
think-
about that. It might be
yeah.
pretty steep.
Or at
but-
least last year it was.
yeah, but I'm not sure there's actually air conditioning in that building. It might be steamy. I'll get out now.
I remember going in there a couple times thinking, I better check out the Rock Stage, and I was just going in to
it
cool
was
off.
Nice and cool.
All right. Well, you might have the spot.
Now it could have
Nice.
broken down in the last year. I don't know, but that's
So you guys have been to the festival before?
yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
we were there. So this is our we are broadcasting from there this year. We're going to be
Okay.
broadcasting both Friday and Saturday, and this is our first year for that. We did swing by and put up a very mediocre tent and table there.
Hey, we had a hand drawn sign.
It wasn't just lame. It was super
I
lame.
believe I laminated it.
So anyway, we're high dollaring it this year, and we're going with a full on broadcast operation. So we were there last year, and we have a really good relationship with Julie and Al, who put it on, and they direct a lot of bands our way so that we can talk to you guys and try to get some media exposures through it. So
That's awesome.
we do have a good association with those folks.
They're good
You
people.
guys are fun to talk to.
No one's really said
Yeah,
that.
That's
I
not
think
come up
you're the
before.
first
That's
there.
Thanks. Oh.
No, I'm serious. It's like the least awkward I've felt on radio before. So
awesome.
Well, that's good.
We do what we can.
So what's your address again? For that Jimmy Jones order.
Yeah, and Dan comes and swoops in with the awkward.
I tell you what, he's now has me motivated. We're going to Australia.
We're going to
Oh
Australia.
yeah, I was trying to look that up. I think
What-
they're there.
Actually, so it's weird that I was thinking about it this week. It's like we're obviously not trained radio personalities, so we're just like, what should we?
Speak for yourself. over
So
there.
like the thought was like, well, I don't know really. How do we conduct some kind of legitimate radio interview so people don't hang up the phone? And we decided that wasn't worth our time to try to figure out. So we just say, "Hey, what's up, David?" and see what happens.
I hear you play
I
music.
like that version.
All right.
Awesome.
Did one of you guys found the Live from the Path? Did one of you guys start it?
Well, so it came out of we're all from Pathway Church here
Okay.
in Johnston, Iowa, and so we had started.
We have T-shirts.
Do we really?
Nice.
Yes, we
Yeah?
even have hoodies. We have black hoodies.
Oh, I lost. Someone made
We've
off
got
of it.
mugs.
We
We've
just got
got
thrown out
keychains.
Anyway.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, so like
Hey,
Do you
Uh,
have lawn chairs?
We
Nope.
can
Not
make 'em-
yet.
Oh, no.
I'll make 'em.
why don't we have David make it? He seems to have a hand in
Yeah.
it.
I think by this Saturday we will.
Ooh, yeah. I'm.
So so
They
anyway,
might have some
Project.
ribs, kind of. They might have like barbecue sauce on them, but I can get them done.
Sounds delicious.
The tracks ants.
we
You were trying to answer a question.
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
I'm
So we ended up getting in on this. There was someone that was doing like an internet type of broadcast, and Dan is the pastor at the church, and he ended up being on there for like a pastor's Friday. And after he and Mike, who's another guy who's generally on the show, were done. They said, "Look, would you guys be interested in doing a show?" And we're like, "Well,
of course.
sure, why not?" Because
That's awesome.
if Jesus wants it to rock, it'll rock. If if it needs to fail, we'll probably learn something from it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And so we did that for a while at a more at like a legitimate operation, and then we ended up kind of setting it up at our own ministry center because it gave us a lot of freedom to kind of interview bands when not in a specific time frame and kind of do things on our own. And so that's kind of how we ended up here. We've been doing it for about a year, almost a year and a half now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And we're in Australia.
Yeah, and yes,
They can watch us in Australia and eat Jimmy John's at the same time.
we're getting into the market.
Yes.
Well, so I tell you what, David, I really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. I look forward to seeing you at the Hard Rock stage at 620 at the Spirit Midwest Music Festival, and like I said, we're going to be there broadcasting. So
Cool.
if you guys got any time before or after your set and you want to swing by the stage, we'd love to kind of sit down and talk some more with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love that.
All right, awesome. Well, this is David. He's with We Are Leo. Make sure you check him out. You can go to check out their new album. You can check out their website at helloweareleo.com, Facebook, Twitter, Spirit Midwest Music Festival. They could use the support and buy the lawn chairs. Thanks, David.
Thanks,
All right,
David.
thanks, guys.
All right, have a good
Thanks.
one. Bye.